rock and roll legend, for the first time talking about the secret battle that silenced her singing voice.
Linda Ronstadt, with her wonderful voice, award-winning career and beautiful beauty, has always been in the spotlight. Despite being paired with the most captivating partners, Linda chose never to marry and remained single for the rest of her life. Have you ever wondered why? Today, Linda Ronstadt reveals her deeply personal secret about why she will never marry. This shocking story, full of convictions and reasons, leaves fans shocked by her choice. To understand Linda, it is necessary to examine her youth, what may have influenced her psyche, and ultimately this choice. In Tucson, Arizona, a future music icon, Linda Ronstadt, was born into a melody-rich household on July 15, 1946. With a guitar in her hands, inspired by her father and the cultural tunes of her heritage, Linda's early life was a blend of American and Mexican music. This foundation laid the groundwork for her diverse career. High school introduced Linda to Bob Kinnell, a folk enthusiast with dreams of the big city. Despite initially hesitating, Linda's destiny couldn't be denied. Leaving the University of Arizona behind, she followed the music to Los Angeles, joining Kimmel. There, they formed the Stone Ponies with Kenny Edwards. Their journey began modestly in 1967, but their track-different drum quickly set them apart, showcasing Linda's unique voice to the world. This wasn't just the start of a career, it was the birth of a music legend. Linda Ronstadt wasn't just a musical sensation, she was a pioneer who destroyed stereotypes and broke barriers. In an era dominated by male artists, she conquered stages, stadiums, and pavilions, creating her own space in the music industry. Hailed as the Queen of Rock and the First Lady of Rock, Linda's influence knew no bounds. During the vibrant music scene of the 1970s and 1980s, Linda stood out as a shining star, making her mark on the male-dominated rock scene. Even though she faced sexism in the industry, she didn't give up and worked twice as hard to earn her spot. But Linda's journey hasn't been all glamorous. You wonder why? Today, she boldly talks about the difficult challenges she faced, expressing the loneliness of life on the road. Linda Ronstadt's journey through life and love was as rich and diverse as her music. She had her share of affairs, including time with J.D. Souther and a significant relationship with Jerry Brown, governor of California. Together, they even graced the covers of major magazines, showing how public her private life had become. However, despite these connections, Linda never married. In the 1980s, she had a surprising romance with comedian Jim Carrey and later a long engagement with Star Wars creator George Lucas. But Linda's heart led her to a different path, where she decided to become a single mother, adopting 2 children, Mary Clementine and Carlos. Linda revealed her struggles with finding the right partner, saying that he's really nice but he's not musically inspired, and then you meet someone who's so musically inspired that it takes your breath away, but he's such a jerk, such a maniac, that you can't get along with him. And then there's the problem of finding someone who can put up with you. This honest reflection of hers shows that she was looking for someone who would not only be nice but also share her passion for music, which is a really difficult task. Was that the only factor that influenced her decision to never want to get married? Not completely. Tired of Los Angeles, where she felt the air was stuffy and the values were glamour and status with which she had never been associated, Linda moved to San Francisco. She searched for a place where she felt more at home, eventually returning to her roots in Tucson, Arizona, to raise her children. Later, she balanced between San Francisco and Tucson, finding her own rhythm between these places. In the tapestry of Linda Ronstadt's life, filled with tunes, tours, and spotlights, there came a moment that struck a quiet chord. Beyond the glitter of her career, Linda faced a personal challenge that redefined her strange, lonely journey of life. Known for her powerful voice that can convey the deepest emotions, Linda's story has an unexpected twist: her fight with Parkinson's disease, diagnosed in 2013. This diagnosis was a turning point, stripping her of the essence of her identity as a performer, her ability to sing. Parkinson's disease affects various aspects of physical movement, and for a singer like Ronstadt, it affected her ability to control her vocal cords. Was a cruel twist of fate. Yet her spirit remained intact. Linda faced her diagnosis with extraordinary grace and openness, sharing her experiences to raise awareness of the disease and its effects. When the interviewer asked if she misses singing every day, she replied,
You said you miss singing every day?
I can sing in my brain.
You sing in your brain.
It's not quite the same.
What is that like when you sing in your brain? When you just hear the melody?
Sometimes I choose a song, and sometimes my brain chooses a song. My brain chooses the worst music, blares away in my head, like really bad Christmas carol.
Life on the road for Linda Ronstadt was like flipping through the same worn-out pages where buses, hotels, sound checks, and performances became routine. But did that mean she wasn't involved in relationships? On the contrary. While climbing the ladder of musical success, Linda found herself at the center of numerous high-profile romances. Despite connections with influential personalities from the world of entertainment and politics, she decided to be alone and says she doesn't want anyone anymore. Speculation swirled around her single status, with some attributing it to her sexual orientation. However, when Linda finally opened up in an interview, she offered a completely different perspective. Linda said she had her true desire to find love and marry the right person. For Linda, it wasn't about conforming to social expectations, it was about discovering someone who made her heart resonate. So who was the right person for Linda? Loyalty, personality, and caring were non-negotiable. She further revealed that a good sense of humor is a key ingredient of attractiveness. Someone who could make her laugh had an instant advantage in winning her heart. Moreover, their shared love of music and deep understanding of it are the qualities that led her to consider a relationship. Even though she dated men who shared her passion for music, none of them became her life partner.
Gentlemen, do you prefer?
Oh, I don't know, smart and honest, I suppose, just for starters. Is this possible?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for musicians, I have to say. I just love music, you know, so...
In the area of relationships, Linda Ronstadt has been honest about her stance on marriage. In an interview with the Washington Post, she admitted that she had no talent for marriage at all. She said she didn't like compromise. It has to be the way she wants it.
How is it possible that you never got married with all these people?
I didn't need to get married. I just...
In a 1974 interview with Crawdaddy magazine, Linda Ronstadt outlined the complexity of marriages, especially those rooted in the entertainment industry. She said, "Relationships are almost impossible. First of all, new opportunities are flashing before your eyes every 3 seconds, and secondly, you're not around him long enough, and also, the people you come into contact with are other musicians, and they're all really competitive." She expressed her understanding of the challenges of maintaining long-term relationships, especially in the dynamic world of show business. She claims that relationships don't last long, and that she now truly understands marriage in Hollywood. Linda Ronstadt also emphasized the difficulty of finding a partner that meets all the criteria. She says you meet one guy, he's really nice, but he's not musically inspired, and then you meet someone else who's so musically inspired that it just takes your breath away, but he's such a jerk, such a maniac, that you can't get along with him. And then there's the problem of finding someone who can put up with you. In the world of music and beyond, Linda Ronstadt's journey is one of resilience, passion, and unmatched talent. From her rise as a pop culture icon to her battle with Parkinson's disease, Linda navigated life's highs and lows with grace and determination. Despite the challenges she faced, she remained true to herself and her artistry, earning accolades like the National Medal of Arts for her one-of-a-kind voice.
The 2013 National Medal of Arts to Linda Ronstadt.
As she continues to live life on her own terms, Linda Ronstadt's story serves as an inspiration to all. See you in the next video, or you can check out our next content here.